Welcome, and here we go again. And today on the channel, I'll be covering something a little bit different. Every Tuesday on the channel, I'm going to be venturing outside of the Doctor Who universe and taking a look at a different program or movie and, give my verdict or my review or something, because I'm trying to do videos every weekday, so I thought that'd shake it up a bit. Dependent on whether you're interested or not. You're probably not, but here we go. Let's try it out anyway. Today I'm going to be covering Westworld and what went wrong exactly with that show. I'm not going to be covering series 3. I'm just going to be covering the first 2 series because series 3 isn't complete yet. So I'll cover series 1 and 2. So series 1 was very popular, wasn't it? It was a very popular program. It followed the film from the 1970s of the same name, which is good. And it took a different approach to it. It took an approach in which we got to see the behind-the-scenes angle mixed with the park itself. And it's a very complex series. It's a very clever series. It's got a lot of plot twists and good characters and good acting. And it's very good. It's very good. And yeah, the acting, the visuals, the writing, it's all very good. It's all very, very good. And yeah, series 1 is very good. Series 2 lost its way. Now let's take a look at this. There will be spoilers here. Series 1 had quite a few complex plot twists towards its conclusion. If you take a look at it, you've got the Bernard is a robot thing, or a host as they call them. And you've got the 2 timeline plot twist and the William is the Man in Black twist. And it's all very good. All of those twists, all very intriguing, very original, very surprising, if I'm to be quite honest. I don't think we could have seen many of those said twists coming. So it was definitely very clever how they were all laid out, especially the 2 timelines plot twist, because you could never really guess that. That was so complex. I still haven't worked my brain around that. So yeah, all lovely plot twists. Then series 2, the show just loses its way a bit. It has too many running strands. It gets a bit too convoluted. And it gets to a point where it's so complex that it's impossible to follow. And, with series 1, there's a few things, that I didn't completely understand. I think that was I think that was the point. I think there's a few loose strands there. It's just series 2 is just so bloated and up itself, and it just has so many things going on. Tries to add these little twists, and it's really weird. Now, first of all, it lacks the certain nuance of the first series, in the fact that it's more action based. I guess like the film, where it's all about the film is all about the robots invading and all that. However, in series 2, we get that for 10 episodes pretty much. We still get some slower moments, I guess, but it mainly focuses on the aftermath of the invasion of the park, which we saw in the last series, so it's a bit stupid to focus the whole 10 episodes on that, which is why I think series 3 is probably more interesting. But it just feels like we're going round and round in circles. With series 1, that felt like that was the point. With series 2, it just feels like it's so repetitive that's boring. So it lacks that simplistic it lacks that sort of complexity in certain respect, but gains even more of it So the first, both negative points, because it's too typical of a usual sort of action invasion type of thing. Plus, it has so much going on that it feels like it's not it's not simple enough, which is bizarre. They're two completely separate points, but they seem to both coexist, and that's bizarre. Now, it's still good. There's still good acting. There's still good writing in parts. It's just not the same show it started off as. I think Westworld should have been a one series thing, because it just feels like they had these sort of points that they wanted to sort of bring across, and ending the show, concluding the show with Ford's death would have been cool. But then we just bring in so many complex things. The William plot in series 2 is just nonsensical. The whole the mix between the two timelines is just such a mess. There's so many new characters introduced that we can't really get to know because there's so much else going on. And also, the Ford return is just really hard to wreck your brain with. It's just impossible to comprehend all of it, and it's just so self-indulgent and messy, and as I say, still appreciate the acting, still appreciate the writing in most parts, the directing. It looks beautiful. There's still some good moments. There's some good action sequences. There's some good character moments. It's just a lot of the time they either fall flat or they're over bloated. So I just think Westworld was a promising show that should have been left at one series and lost its way as it went on. Do you watch Westworld? What do you think of it? I thought I'd keep this video quite short, but there we go. There we have it. And yes, so that's my thoughts. I've not got a great deal to say on the matter, but maybe I'll bring you a Series 3 review as well, depending on if this video gets any views. So, thank you for tuning in today. Tomorrow I'll be back for another random review, and it is Curse of Black Spot, which I will be discussing in terms of Doctor Who, and I'll be back for another non-whoniverse thing next Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. Hope you're all staying safe. Hope you're all well, and I'll see you next time. Same time, same place. Goodbye.